clinches and things like that. So,
yep.
You know, we'll see. Like I say, it could be another grapple heavy match. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yep.
Then if Bradley Chalmers manages to get him up against the cage, that could really neutralise that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Fion's definitely looking to avoid the clinch in this one, because if you see Brad's range and knees, he can definitely do some damage up the middle there if he gets in the right position.
I think both guys have said that a lot of the build-up for them has been getting the mental part of the fight ready. You know, Fionn saying that he's been trying his best to change his mental attitude on it, and he thinks he's had a little bit of a realisation that's just completely changed things for him. So we'll see if that plays dividends in this fight for him.
Yep. Fionn just making his way down to the cage now, getting inspected in the corner with the doctors.
And he'll be watching these fights in the back, seeing the crowd pop, seeing those finishes, and he'll be looking to put his name in the win column.
That's got to get you buzzing sitting in the back there, hearing the crowd like that go off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, quick shout out to Bounty Competitions, bountycompetitions.co.uk. Pick your numbers and win big. Proud sponsors of Caestus.
And I wouldn't mind winning one of those competitions.
Absolutely.
I literally just seen it. The house that they've got up for auction sold out the tickets sold out in less than 24 hours. So you know that's going to be a big one.
That was the house, the golf, and the £20,000. I may or may not have been into that myself.
You must like a golf.
I just want news. I'm in it as well.
Don't we all love a golf?
We all love a golf.
I was gutted about the Lambo. Bought a lot of tickets for that Lambo. Gutted. Now, I was expecting a very heavy song for Brad. He is a metal drummer, and he is one hell of a drummer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see those.
One thing about Bradley Chalmers, he's a big boy.
Absolutely, yeah, he is.
He is a very tall, rangy fighter.
And this song's by Lowe's, and it's by this song's by Lowe's, and it's yours. This is one of Brad's favourite songs at the moment. He just likes to get his head in the game with this one.
Jamie Middleton vaselining up the fighters here, making sure that they don't get cut, get an early stoppage.
That's the last thing we need here. It's good to see the medics know what they're doing, very professional about it. Again,
really, there is a big size discrepancy here.
That's what I'm saying. Bradley is going to be looking for the clinch, maybe knees and shots up the middle. He's a big lad, big rangy fighter.
The crowd popping for the hometown fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight number 5 tonight is an amateur featherweight bout. In the blue corner, a warrior from Team Shannon with roots from Galloway, boasting a record of 2 wins and 4 losses, Fionn McAleer. In the red corner, proudly representing Caestus MMA from Montreal, a 24 years old with a record of 0 wins and 1 loss, Bradley.
Once again, no nonsense. Fraser Hirsch looking to get proceedings underway.
Going to give a shout out to Rem.
Yeah, the height discrepancy is not as bad as I thought it would be. You know,
now that they're standing together, that's interesting.
Yeah,
that does change things.
It's funny, as soon as you see them there together, you're like, there is not much discrepancy at all between the two guys. Here we go, moving out quickly, both men meet in the middle of the
Look
cage
at that
here.
light karate stance there from McAleer.
Again, same from Brad though. Brad is no slouch on the feet, he is very light. Looking for that uppercut straight away there.
Both very in those kicks there.
I've seen a lot of technical fights here tonight.
You would not think this has been just our amateur so far. This has been like a pro card from start. Both men looking very calm.
Neither
here.
man looking like they're wanting to clinch up here. They're both
want to be
strike.
throwing too many of those check kicks.
Beautiful double from Brad though, doubling up on the lows.
Very close on the uppercut there.
Brad's going for that right uppercut there, and it's almost like a half up, so it's not the traditional uppercut you see.
I don't think McAleer wants to be here.
No.
He wants to disengage and get his striking.
I told you that's what he did. He blitzed him with a clinch, but I don't know if that's that's where he wants to be.
Beautiful
knee.
Big knee once again.
Both men fighting up against the cage.
Oh, another nice knee there.
Oh, he landed on his head, Bradley.
Straight on the napper.
Bradley landed right on his head there, guys. That was a hard shot. Didn't look like much, but again, it's sometimes those shots that can really scramble your brain.
Is there a bit of blood there? I think I might have seen a bit of blood.
I think you might be right.
I actually think it might be off
there needs to be
Fionn's nose.
careful here.
McAleer's nose.
I think it's from the bridge of Fionn's nose.
And that's
Brad
the
into
first
the
cut
body
opened up.
lock. This is where he said he wanted to be. Both hands gripped in behind double unders there. See if he can make something of that.
Brad looking to get the chin underneath, the head underneath the chin there. Control the head, control the body. Beautiful knee. That's what I was saying earlier. Beautiful knees up the middle from Brad. Really rangy fighter. Yeah, it's a cut on the bridge of Fionn's nose there.
Yeah.
Nothing dramatic.
Brad
Bradley
right in the
Chalmers
corner of his
taking
team as
advantage.
well.
I was just going to say that, taking advantage of being in the corner of his team. You see Dale Middleton, head coach at Jack's MMA,
Constant
departing some
instruction.
advice.
He's got really good head pressure, really good control here, keeping him pinned where he needs him. Can he make something come of it?
Thing is, wearing down the seconds in the round like this is a beautiful way to do it. He's not taking any damage. He's controlling the fight, and he's
Another
winning.
big body shot there from McAleer.
Here's the clinch.
We've seen some outstanding knees to the body tonight.
There's some great knees to the body tonight, yeah. Definitely an evolution of the MMA game, especially knowing that the amateurs can throw knees to the head. It definitely makes a difference being able to throw them to the body, though.
And for the guys that do turn pro, that'll really pay dividends.
Yeah, exactly. Already having that natural feel of throwing up a knee against the cage.
Fionn
landed a beautiful knee.
That was a knee.
Bradley looks hurt there. Bradley looks a little bit.
Yeah, he looks like that's caught.
Bradley's hurt.
Bradley needs to move away, get some space.
He looks like he's recovered quickly.
Fionn landed a beautiful
leg kick.
Leg kick
Buckle on
and
his
head
knee.
kick there.
Fionn McAleer opening up
10
here.
seconds to go. 10 seconds.
And he turns it right.
Bradley lands a great counter there. Bradley is landing.
Someone could say rock'em sock'em robots.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful into the round.
Great first round.
And we'll see if that cut. No nonsense. Fraser Hirsch almost getting in the way of a big high kick there.
Fraser nearly getting kicked in the head there.
I think he would have hit it.
He absolutely would have hit
it. A beard like that, one head kick's not enough.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even vibrate that beard. Beard would just kick it back.
And that was a hell of an opening round there from both fighters. That went back and forth.
That's got to be my favourite opener of the night so far. That was brilliant.
Both men landing hard there. That was good.
Another testament to the Caestus matchmakers, because every fight here has been blockbuster.
Yep.
And it'll be interesting to see how that cut develops on the bridge of the nose of McAleer.
So it just looks like a small cut, maybe even a proper regraze from the side of the glove or something. Nothing dramatic.
You got to think Bradley might be told to set up and keep aiming for it, though. Open that up a little bit.
Looks
if he
like
can.
a bit of a non-issue now. Looks like the cut man has sorted that right out.
Cut man done a great job there closing that. Just a wee scrape. Tis but a flesh wound.
No nonsense. Fraser Hirsch gets us underway for the second round.
Second round, ladies and gentlemen.
Another big leg kick, and they'll start paying dividends. They need to be checked.
Brad bringing the leg up there to be
Fionn
checked.
looking loose. That karate stance, and he's went high there, and he's landed. Maybe not as much power as he wanted.
Brad not being timid though, moving forward, even after landing getting those shots, landing them on the first, he is still moving forward.
A good contest.
Like a karate switch kick to the leg there. That was great.
And I think that Brad really needs to look to his game plan. Like he said at the beginning of the fight, he wanted to take this to the mat, and he's not managed to yet.
Lovely body.
Fiona's landing heavy shots up against the cage here. Brad
Another
looks
big body shot.
No, Brad needs to run the pipe here. He needs to run the pipe to get this takedown. If he doesn't, he's just going to get pushed up against the cage. He's going to get his head stuffed down. There he goes, he's running the pipe. McAleer does a great job there. And goes full single. Maybe swapping up to the high crotch right now. Grabs a 2-on-1 wrist control. Lets that go. Maybe looking to knee up the middle there, but cannot knee up to the head. Head kick to the head though. He might not be able to knee up to the head, but he can throw a kick up to the head.
McAleer has mixed it up lovely tonight.
Now Brad's got a bit of a frustrated look on his face right now.
Every time McAleer lands shots, Brad is firing back.
Brad is not taking a shot.
Here he is, he's in on the double unders. This is where he wanted to be. Can he make something of it?
Right, Brad's not just going to give him this fight. Brad's going to make him work for it. If you want to beat Brad, you have to work for it. And by the looks of it,
McAleer's right back up.
Great takedown defense here from McAleer. This has been good.
Now I think we both agree that McAleer probably took the first round, but if Brad can do something big at the end of the second round with this cage control, he can steal this one and make it tied up into going into the third.
And let's remember, McAleer's 7th amateur fight here tonight.
Against Bradley, only on his second. You've got to count for some level of experience there, you know.
Now let's not forget this as well. Brad's not been in the cage since 2021. 3 years
He's
is a long
in the
time.
gym constantly. We've been told that he is never out of the gym, and that's when you can make really, really big gains. When you've not got the pressure of a fight, when you're not cutting weight, when you're just
beautiful body kick from Brad.
Acquiring skill.
Landing right underneath the right armpit there, landing another one
Every
just
time
above the hip.
McAleer lands a big shot, Brad is firing back. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Fantastic fight.
Fionn looking to keep him pressed up against the cage right now, landing some more body shots with a knee. Couple of open palm fists, couple of open palm strikes there.
Yeah, just wrist to chin, wrist to chin, doing a nice job in there.
Again, we've seen a lot of wrist control tonight, a lot of one-on-one, a lot of two-on-one wrist control. Fionn landed an overhand right there, breaking up against the cage.
It looks like Bradley's starting to feel the pressure.
Brad's withering in the ball.
Beautiful body shot!
It is over, ladies and gentlemen. Brad has folded up it with a body shot.
The pressure was just a little bit too much at the end there.
Really started paying dividends. You can see it on Bradley Chalmers' face.
And you can see how much that means to McAleer.
No nonsense, Fraser Hutch had seen enough.
The emotion Fionn right now in the middle of the cage. This fight meant a lot to him there.
When you've suffered 4 amateur losses, a win like this can really kickstart what you've been trying to do there. So,
especially a stoppage, you know what I mean? When it doesn't go the distance, you get a nice good stoppage.
He came into his opponent's backyard and forced the stoppage.
So this is it. Let's not forget about that. He's came all the way from Ireland. This isn't like he's just in his back garden. This is the fair distance to travel. He's had to put in the time and effort to get here. The weight cut is obviously never easy.
Yeah, good performance from both guys. Good performance from both guys.
That's it. Fionn's keys to victory is to keep it on the feet. He done that very well, man. Some beautiful body shots. They would have folded any man in half. Yeah, Brad's got nothing to hold his head down about. He needs to keep that chin held up high. That was a beautiful showing for someone who's not been in the cage for 3 years.
You've got to think, not being in the cage for 3 years and against an experienced amateur whose the last fight wasn't even that long ago, it's...
Just going to bring MC Scott Forbes in. Get the conclusion of this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called the start of this fight at 2 minutes 55 of round 2, declaring the winner by TKO in the blue corner, Fionn McAleer!
Well, we'll get Big Papa in to give him a wee interview.
Big Papa help.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Fionn McAleer. Fionn, that was a back and forth contest, but those body shots really started to make a difference. Tell me, is that what you were expecting here tonight?
I think these warriors can always naturally I know this is coming for them. And then when I saw he was slowing down and hurt, he was up against the cage, he was covering his head, I just had a good reaction to it.
And tell us, Fionn, what's next for you?
I've kickboxing match at the end of the month in Dublin, and then European International Champions hopefully all see how we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, give up for Fionn McAleer!
Brilliant performance there from Fionn. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. You seen it as soon as he noticed that he'd had his opponent hurt, and he really capitalised it, got in and got it finished, just as he should have done. That was fantastic performance from this young man.
Absolutely. Now, Fionn was saying that he was getting too nervous between his previous fights. It did not look like there was